Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss how to solve for the monthly mortgage payment. So let's start with the formula. The formula that we're going to use here is M is equal to PR in the numerator part. So P times R over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus R to the negative N. So we have a negative exponent here. So M will be the mortgage value, P will be the principal, R is equal to rate over 12. So, sir, why is there a 12 here? Because we're talking about monthly. So that's why we need to divide the rate by 12. And for T, that will be time, and it should be in years. If it's not in years, you have to convert it. Like, for example, you have 6 months. So 6 months, that will be 6 over 12. Or 1 half year, half a year. Moving on, N will be the number of payments, so that will be 12 times T. So to get the value of N, just get the time and you multiply it to 12. Next one, just in case it will be asked, how about finding the total amount of money to be repaid? What is the formula? So T is equal to M times N, and T will be the total amount of money to be repaid. M will be the mortgage value, and N will be the number of payments. Again, number of payments will become 12 times T. And also, this might be asked, what's the total amount of interest to be repaid? So the formula for that one, that will be I is equal to T minus P, where I is equal to the total amount of interest to be repaid, T will be the total amount of money to be repaid, and P will be the principal. So let's have the first example. A mortgage of $250,000 is needed to buy a house. The mortgage will be repaid with equal monthly payments of over 15 years at 12% compounded monthly. There are three questions. Letter A, what is the monthly mortgage payment? Letter B, calculate the total amount of money that she will have to repay. Letter C, calculate the total interest that she will pay for this loan. So let's place our given. So P, principal, that will be $250,000. R is equal to 12% over 12. So we have the rate here 12%. And we need to divide it by 12 because it's monthly. T is 15 years. And M, the monthly mortgage payment, we don't know. So I'll put X. Now, R is equal to 0.12. We just changed 12% to decimal form. Now, since this is in decimal form, we can now divide it, and that will be R is equal to 0.01. Since everything's okay, we can place the formula. Now, we're going to substitute it. We forgot about this one. Sorry, we forgot about the negative n. So to find negative n, that will be 12 times t. So let's 12 times 15. So substitute 15 to t here. So that will be 12 times 15. And you will get 180. So the value of n is 180. Now, since we already have all the variables, the value of all the variables, we can now substitute it. So we have 250,000 multiplied to 0.01 in the numerator. In the denominator, that will be 1 minus the quantity 1 plus 0.01 to the negative 180. Remember, it's a negative exponent. So you just have to put it in the calculator with brackets. So the final answer will be 3,000.420155. So the question, what is the monthly mortgage payment? The answer is 3,000.420155, or $3,000.42, since we're talking about money. Next question is, calculate the total amount of money that she will have to repay. So the formula we have is T is equal to M times N. And M is 3,000.42. That is the monthly mortgage payment. And we're going to multiply it to the number of payments. That is 180. So just multiply those. That will be $540,075.60. So this is the answer. The total amount of money that she will have to repay is this kind of amount. Let's go to the final question. How about the total interest that she will pay for this loan? So the formula we have there is I is equal to T minus P. So that will be $540,000, 75 and 60 cents. Just subtract minus 250,000 to the principal. And you will get an answer of $290,075.60. Let's move on to example number 2. David went to a bank to acquire a $500,000 loan with a fixed interest rate of 10% to buy a house. The loan will be repaid in a time period of 25 years. Find the total monthly mortgage payment. Letter B, find the total amount of money that she will have to repay. And letter C, find the total interest amount that he needs to pay for the loan. Now, let's place the given. So, principal is $500,000. R is 10%. We have 10% here. And we need to divide it by 12 because we're talking about monthly. And T is 25 years. And M, we don't know. So, that will be X. So, change the 10% to decimal form. That will be 0.10. And we need to divide it by 12. And that will be 0.0083. Repeating decimal, so that's why there's a bar on top of 3. Now let's place the formula, and don't forget that we have an n here, negative n. So you have to find the value of n. To find the value of n, you just have to multiply the time to 12. So we have 25 years, so 25 multiplied to 12, that will be 300. So that's the total number of payments, 300. Alright, so because we already have the given, we can now substitute the values. So M is equal to 500,000 multiplied to 0.0083, repeating decimal, over 1 minus the quantity 1 plus 0.0083, repeating decimal again, and to the negative exponent of negative 300. We have a negative exponent here, take note. Now, if we will put it in the calculator, you will input it. You should input it directly. So with brackets and a fraction bar. So the final answer, you should get a 4,543.503714, or you may round it down to 4,543.50. Again, the answer may vary because if it's a bank usually round up. So it's either 50 or 51. So you may ask your professor or teacher about it. So going back, the total monthly mortgage payment here is 4,543.50 or 51. Next point, find the total amount of money that you will have to repay. So we have a formula T is equal to M times N. And that will be 4,543.50 multiplied to 300. And you will get an answer of $1,363,050. Next one. What if we find the total interest amount that he needs to pay for the loan? So we have I is equal to T minus E, which is I is equal to $1,363,050 minus $500,000. And we have the answer, $863,050. So the answer to letter C, find the total interest amount that he needs to pay for the loan, is $863,050. And that's the end of the lesson on how to find the monthly mortgage payment. If you would like to comment or suggest another math and language video, or if you need help with your assignment regarding this topic, you may comment down below. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. Please like and subscribe and also click the bell notification so you will be updated on my future videos about math and language. Thank you and goodbye.